was never reported to anybody. Yes, a few family and friends knew, but they never reached out to the people that are the experts that could help. And that's unfortunate.
Well, they made that whole show Snapped about that, basically about women who have abused men or killed themselves.
I need to start watching TV more.
It's a little
What's it
scary.
called?
It's called Snapped. It's
Snapped?
scary. Yes, it's scary.
It's on cable or something? 'Cause
Yeah,
No.
it's on cable, and it's extremely scary watching.
If
you know,
it's
how
not Andy
a lot of women
Griffith,
have
you know I don't watch
No,
it.
now their husbands or whatever may have been abusers, but a lot of them, you know, have
It's
murdered their husbands.
true,
and
it's a documentary
It's a
or
true,
something?
yeah, it's a true story.
Scary.
True story.
Shades of the Burning Bed.
Yes, exactly. That's a great movie.
That's pretty scary. I don't, it's out there, and you gotta handle it. You gotta realize that we need people like you to deal with it. But it's just something how can
And
people
make
be
people
like that?
aware, right?
Well, the thing
Aware.
is, if anybody becomes aware of a situation like that, if you can't get the victim to call the local domestic violence center, then you call. And at least we can give you some tools to help the victim at least keep her safe. A lot of people don't want to come into a shelter. They don't want to admit they're high profile in the community, and they don't want to admit to anybody that this is happening in their house, or that their husband, is a big important person. They don't want to ruin his career. But everything that we do is confidential. We can't discuss it with anybody unless the victim gives us permission.
Unless the victim gives you permission, so she can still expose him for what he is.
If she chooses to,
Okay.
absolutely.
I mean, he doesn't have to give you any kind of, because I'm sure they don't.
Because he or her is the victim, so they have the right to express what happened to them.
Right.
Regardless of who did
Would
it.
you like to come work for me?
Actually,
I was
actually, because I'm actually going to be doing abused women in pageants, so we'll look up later.
Okay.
Because they need to find their self-confidence.
Oh,
Because
amen.
once a woman or a man has been beaten down so much, they lose all self-confidence.
Well, and as we say in the business, they're beaten down before they're beaten up.
There you go. And as Sugarland, I'll stand back up. So there you go. Yay, good song.
Yeah.
That is a great song.
Well, speaking of good songs here, I gotta pick myself back
Go
up
ahead and
after
sing.
this.
Go ahead and do a song.
I'm gonna squeeze a song in here, give us time to collect our thoughts, and maybe wait for the arrival of the Humane Society out there, Joanne. Not to embarrass you or anything, but you're invited, Joanne. If you're on your way, bring a puppy. I'm waiting to see a puppy. Try to
And
pick me
also
back
the
up
Hernando
here.
I
County
wanted to
Sheriff
bring
Department,
Stevie next
I did want them to come out too.
Well, this I'm gonna give a shout out to Cindy Duran and her son Chris. They own Lombardelli's Pizzeria in Bushnell, beautiful Sumter County. And I'm going to play another one of their tracks off this CD here, and then I'll give you a little information here. I'm going to actually do that now, www.giantworld.com, if you want to research this CD a little more. Pastor Daniel Duran, I mean, this is just great. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one of these songs out. I'm going to start this thing going, and we're going to try to get a good CD playing here. Okay, we're off the air. Let's get our stuff
This
together
is
here.
the things to do on the 25th. And this is for seniors, okay, and everything I do is basically for
We're
the
halfway
cancer.
through.
But on the back here, I'll tell you what I got coming up. And one of the main things is with these women, okay? And just
Yeah, we're gonna let Dave spend a little time here because he knows things he can talk about. She hasn't even talked yet. So. And I'm gonna shout another one of their songs too. So we got a half hour left.
Yeah.
And also, I'm looking for 3 judges. So if you don't want to be in the pageant, maybe you can judge it.
I qualify for the senior pageant, okay?
But that's something you might want to look it over.
Absolutely.
This is the title song. Brand new
See
thing.
that? Yeah.
Sure.
I really want her to bring some more though.
She brought 3 in for $10 each.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And they're gonna send us a case. So
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know last week we didn't have any, so.
yeah.
Well, it's Patricia Duran, isn't it?
It's Cindy Duran.
Cindy.
That's Patricia. Cindy Duran and her niece and 2 nephews. And her niece's name is Cindy Piazza or something like that. And it's Daniel
Think of
Duran.
Piazza.
Piazza,
Right.
yeah.
Just because I like to say Piazza.
Piazza.
Well, what's the name of that pizzeria again?
Lombardelli's Pizzeria. It's with an E.
And
I got it over down.
They're in Bushnell, right there in the Walmart Plaza.
I just never get into Bushnell. Closest I
Exit
got.
314, right off the interstate.
Really?
They own that whole little strip plaza in front of the Walmart. Got a car wash, a laundromat, and a nice pizzeria.
And seniors, because I'm supposed to go meet with her because seniors are up in that area somewhere. So she's got to
Spend
find
some money with me, I'd buy one.
Well, we're gonna have them here every week, so everybody wants to keep them in mind. I'm trying to help her, not really for the money, I'm just trying to get them out there.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, yeah.
It's really nice.
Oops, sorry about that, Dave. When this is done, I'm gonna give a shout out to Avco Trucking, because they're still hiring people, and I think we should do that once a
Yes.
week.
Yes.
Any business, I'm gonna also say, any business that is hiring right now, you're welcome to get a hold of me or whatever, we'll try to put you
I
together.
haven't contacted the Dade City
Dade
Chamber.
City Chamber
because
even, yeah.
We have
Right.
a
And
number
then you're
of-
gonna give your numbers and stuff, okay, we'll do
Yeah, we
that.
have a number of
And
people that
then-
are looking for jobs right now.
Whichever one of you guys is ready. So this, I'll give a shout out on this, and then we'll,
Yeah, I really like them doing that trucking place.
yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Right there north of you.
Yeah, we dropped off a whole bunch of packages last week, so.
Larry, the guy, he's in charge of the truckers, he's there on my inside, he was supposed to come today.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like, he's-
You know what?
I by there, they'd be having me drinking.
Yeah.
Like, well, we gotta get ready to go.
And the reason why I did that is because
I'll be there all weekend.
tell me that it was, and I had to be ready. So, I tried. Now you'll see which one, I want to see if you can find 3 that's on there. Hey, do you know anything about when the swap shop's gonna be? Are we gonna start it next week?
I think so, because
Okay, and do you want me to say anything that I may be able to restart you?
you can't do it.
Okay,
I mean, you can't do it.
go.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I think that was just beautiful. As you might have.
Beat too, I liked it.
Yeah, as you might have guessed, the name of the song was Brand New Day, which is actually the title song. Yeah, exactly, the name of the album. So, yeah, that's perfect. They do a good job, and I'm more than happy to play this. I'm gonna wear this CD out probably until you guys get me some more. So, you know, get me your next one. I'm waiting on it here.
For the price, I mean,
yeah,
you can't
you know.
really beat that. You
No.
can't go into Walmart and get something that good.
All right, well, I want to give a shout out to my buddy down at Avco Trucking. Okay, here's the thing. I understand that at times now, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong, we have several million listeners that listen to this
I believe
show.
so.
I've heard this from the owner of the station and from my buddy Chef Larry. And if that's the case, then, you know, I'm sitting here looking at 4 people, you know? I mean, come on. Any business?
Free advertising.
Free advertising. You want to highlight your business? I can't drive them to you, but you can sure come in here and tell us what you do, where you're located, your hours, correct?
Yes,
Correct? And,
and what your benefit is, your event that you have going on.
yeah, and if you're raising money for charity, we'll be more than happy to put that out straight out, you know, if it's not for profit. So just anybody listening, I'm at the Microtel. I mean, you know, you can contact me 352-796-9025. Nita Beckwith here is at the Dade City Chamber. Your number's down there.
352-567-3769. And also visit our website,